So the first one I'm going to go through, staying at home, is baobab, the upside down tree. You guys seen baobab trees? Who has not seen a baobab tree before? Maybe 4 people, like actually been, like not on a photograph. I mean, like you've all actually seen baobab trees? Okay, you're just too shy to put up your hands. Guys, we live in Africa. You've got to go for a trip to see the baobabs. You don't have to go far. I mean, Northern Transvaal, you can go and have a look at them. This is a photograph I took at a place called Kubu Island in Botswana. That's me. This little guy over here in front of the huge baobab. They are the biggest trees ever. And then at some part of the year they get these beautiful green leaves. The leaves fall off and what's left are these fruits that hang. And this is a fruit pod. It's this long fruit. And they dry out on the tree. You crack the pod open and it's got these segments of like soft, dry fruit pulp. But it's completely dry, like sherbet dry. And that's the baobab. So it requires very little processing because it's already dry. So literally just grind it into a powder. Now why do we want to be eating baobab fruit powder? Firstly, it's wild harvested. It's a wild tree. Some of these trees that they're harvesting the baobab from are thousands of years old. I mean, I went to a baobab tree in Northern Transvaal, which apparently is over 4,000 years old. I mean, it's absolutely huge. The trunk is at least the size of this room. I mean, it's huge. They've actually got a bar in the tree. Can you believe it? They sell booze inside this baobab tree. This should be an elixir bar selling superfood smoothies. Like, hello. Baobab superfood smoothies. We're actually going to go there next year and we're going to make a baobab smoothie in that tree. Okay. On our David Wolf tour. So you can come along for that. So why do we want to be eating it? I'm just going to touch on some of the nutritional benefits of each of the superfood. They are far-reaching and there are many of them, but we'll be here all night if I'm going to spend half an hour each one. Dietary fiber. People today are consuming a lot of refined foods. They need more fiber to help their digestive system work better. But it has a particular dietary fiber called pectin, which enhances your probiotic bacteria functioning, feeds them. So it's food for your good guys, your allied army of defense. So it's a digestive aid. Calcium. Often people ask, well, where do you get calcium from on a raw food diet? And then I said, well, where do you get your calcium from on your sad diet? And then they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, do you think you get it from milk? Pasteurized, homogenized, pus-filled, chemical-filled milk? Definitely not. You're not getting it from there. So here you've got much higher levels than milk. Calcium, here you go, here's baobab all the way out here, at over 300. And then the rest of the fruits down there. So it's a lot higher than milk. And it's more absorbable, because the type of calcium in milk, through the cooking process milk goes through, is not absorbable. Then you've got antioxidants. Most of the superfoods are high in antioxidants. Minerals, iron, potassium, magnesium. Key minerals, so it's considered a very alkalizing fruit. How do I use baobab? My favorite way of using it is in green juice. So if you make fresh green juice or you make green juice with wheatgrass powder, add a couple of teaspoons or tablespoons of baobab. It's kind of sherbety. It acts kind of like lemon juice in your smoothie to cut the taste of that greenness. That's my favorite way of using it. It used to be cream of tartar, baobab powder. Yeah, now it's chemicals. Any questions on baobab before I move right on?
Apart from your green thing.
I'll give you a secret.
Yeah.
We're working on a book to tell you exactly what to do with all the stuff. It's coming out soon. Yeah, like really soon. So it'll all be in there. Yeah, it'll all be revealed.
Can I just ask, if a baobab is 4,000 years old, how come it's still getting the good vitamins and minerals and potassiums and stuff?
Well, fortunately it's in a wild area, so it hasn't been farmed. So
but surely the soil depletes anyway, at some point.
No, because the leaves fall, they re-nourish the soil. The grass grows, re-nourishes the soil. In a natural environment, nutrients are always going back in. It's a closed loop system. Farming is an open loop system. It's just stuff going out one way all the time.
Yeah.
Taking, taking, taking. Or in another way, raping, raping, raping. That's what happens with farming. So wild food is always going to be much higher. And their root system is deep, radical. so they can get right down.
Can you put it in your chia?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Look, you can add this baobab powder to superfood smoothies, to chia porridge. You know, there are a lot of different uses. I really like making salad dressings with it too. It adds a little bit of a tart zing to it. So there's plenty you can do with it.